Hey guys, Stephen Tony here, and I am back with a new video. And this is going to be a collection haul slash update, and also a special announcement at the end. It's actually been a while since I've done a collection update haul. I've just been, smart financially, trying not to buy as much unless I, absolutely, really want it. Yeah. But I do have um, a few titles here to show off. I have um, 13 films in total, none of which are in sets and collections. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the update. Okay, and to start off with, I picked up these two Raro video titles in conjunction with Radiance Films, and they are The Boss and Rulers of the City by Fernando Zaleo. Now, a quick story here. I did have these in the original Raro USA box set, a DVD set from years back, like, a long time back, actually, now. And while I enjoyed the films, the DVDs had all sorts of technical issues, and I just, had trouble enjoying them after a while. And I actually had The Boss on a German Blu-ray for a while, but I saw that these were on a website for great prices, and I picked them up, and I am so glad I did. Both of these are really good films. Yeah. Like the Boss is the better of the bunch, like, in terms of the characters and storytelling. But Rose of the City is just a whole lot of fun. So yeah, I'll start off with The Boss. This is the third and final in a trilogy by Leo called the Milieu trilogy, which includes The Boss, Caliber 9, and the Italian connection, which I still need to pick up, actually. So I'll have the whole trilogy complete again. And basically, for anyone who's unfamiliar with the plot of this one, a mob war erupts when Lanzetta, played by Henry Silva here, takes out a good chunk of this other mafia family, as in they're in, as when, when they're in a kinky theater watching an adult film. He takes a grenade launcher and just blows them all up. It's a really, cool scene to watch. So yes, this, like, mob war erupts because it's found out later a key associate of this rival family wasn't present at the theater, and vows revenge. So it just leads to a series of kidnappings, betrayals, murder. Yeah, like, it is just an insane film. Apparently a sequel was supposed to happen, and for whatever reason it didn't. But it's still a very good film. Very well done, entertaining, action crime drama, and it has a great cast. Other than Henry Silva, we have Richard Conte as the boss of the other family. Well, actually, it's two families that have merged into one, but he's the experienced old timer in this. Yeah, and that also has Johnny Garco, who everyone knows as Sartana. He plays a crooked cop in this, who works for Conti's character, and yeah, it's just a really good film. I've always enjoyed it, and yeah, and I'll be happy to check it out on Blu-ray soon. So yeah, I gotta be, yeah, have to be carefully here, in case of any nudity. Excuse me. Oh no, it's good. It's good so far. Yeah. Yeah, really, really good film. It's probably my second favorite in the trilogy after Caliber 9, because it just has really good twists and turns. So yeah, that is The Boss. Okay, and next, of course, is Rollers of the City, or as it was known here in the States, Master Scarface. Basically, it's about these two guys here, Tony and Rick. Rick, as a kid, saw his father being murdered by his crime partner, Scarface, played by Jack Palance, there, and he's looking for vengeance and teams up with this small time bookie collector, Tony, played by Harry. Oh gosh, what is his last name? Oh yeah, Harry Berry. He started out with a fast bender. Yeah, yeah. So they team up, to take down Scarface and get a whole lot of money, and it is this wild and crazy ride. I know some people don't care for this one as much, because it just appears to be all over the place. But I've always liked it. It's a good little fun film. Yeah, it's a sit back and just have fun. It's type of a story. Not so much I can add, but it is just fun. Oh, yeah, and there's a Palance on the cover. Some of his cronies. Okay, and there's British actor Edmund Perdome, who has a small part. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. So that is Rulers of the City. Okay, next is a collection, and it is the Inner Sanctum Mysteries, the complete series starring Lon Chaney Jr. from Eureka Entertainment. Yeah, I've seen all 6 of these films. Yeah, here's the nice hard slipcover. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Now, I've seen all 6 of these films. Let's see, like we have Calling Dr. Death, Weird Woman, Dead Man's Eyes, The Frozen Ghost, Strange Confession, and Pillow of Death. Yeah. Now, for anyone who's curious, or otherwise uh, excuse me, Inner Sanctum Mysteries actually started out as a radio show, and it was so popular, for its mix of horror films and thriller style stories, that they did a series. I believe it was at Universal, and Lon Chaney starred in all 6 films. Yeah. All of them, with the exception of one, starts with this floating head in a crystal ball who introduces who introduces each film. He was the Inner Sanctum host, I believe, on the radio, and he was brought back for the films, except for one. Although, for some reason, most TV airings up until maybe like the last, 10, 12 years, always modded out the, heads opening. But the, Blu-rays, in recent airings, brought them back. And all 6 films are great, and you get the 2 discs here. Yeah, the 2 Radiance Raro titles are region free, and the Eureka set is B locked, so you'll need a all region player for it. But I like it. But I like all these are good films. Some are actually better than others, but all have a good entertainment factor. And at least 2, from what I recall, like seeing them on either Svengoolie or on Turner Classic Films. The reveal at the end is kind of like not obvious, but it seemed kind of either picked out of thin air, or they had something else in mind and just for whatever reason decided not to go through with it. And yeah, but other than that, all of these are really entertaining. Like I said, some more than others. I think the first 2 are probably the most interesting. Yeah. Yeah, but I do highly recommend these films. They are fun. They're mainly mysteries, but have like horror overtones or undertones. Yeah, I like. Yeah, it works really well in them, and Lon Chaney does great in all of his roles in them. Yes, so that is the Inner Sanctum Mysteries, the complete film series. Okay, and next we have the first of two 4Ks, and the first is a Fistful of Dollars with Clint Eastwood, the Sergio Leone western that helped kickstart a genre. Yeah, I did talk about this release briefly in another video when I did a stream with Thijs, called Cinema 83, which I do highly recommend, and will link both my video and the stream uh, um, in the description below. Yeah, yeah, really good like transfer and really good stuff all around. Uh, Film is a bit slower than what I remembered, but maybe like it was just like me or when I viewed it. But like it's still a good watch. So yes, that is a Fistful of Dollars. Okay, and next my second and final, 4K pickup is 88 Films 4K of Eyeball. Now, I did have the previous re-release Blu-ray from 88, but this set just looks so dang good. I couldn't. Whoa, jeez. Yeah, I like this set looked, like so dang good. I just, I couldn't, pass it. Boom. Yeah, yeah. Okay, just gotta cover the back here a bit. Yeah, yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about the film, and I'm a like sucker for like for these mystery Jalos. Yeah, and like I said, I don't see the bulk of them as horror esque. I just see them as very, moody, gritty, and grimy thrillers. Some like Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward like do have horror overtones and undertones, but generally I just see them as as just moody, darker thrillers. So yeah, I believe the premise is that someone on a tour bus is killing the other passengers, and the main problem is that it could be any one of them because apparently a victim lived long enough to say it was someone wearing one of the scarves handed out to everyone. So yes, it is a true cat and mouse guessing game. And let's see. I like here. Like we have the cards here. See if I can kind of get this seal off. Oop. Okay. Hold on here. Man, they scissors are hard to break. Okay, got it. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can show any of these. These. Okay. Oh yeah. I like. Done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's our killer in red. Like in red. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Black gloved killer again. And here he is, and here he or she is like stalking a media. I'm thinking. Okay, and that'll do it for for the cards there. There. Let's see if I can kind of. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I just put that away off camera. And here, like we have a thick book. Yeah. Okay, all right, yep. I have to be carefully here. Here. Yeah. It's got John Rogerson in it, the red actor, and also Martine Rochard, who is sadly no longer with us. Yeah, yeah. I've liked pretty much every Jallo and almost every crime film Lindsay has done, and I am super looking forward to checking out this film here. Here, like it is looking like loads of fun. Ooh. Oops. Okay, okay. Yeesh. Yeah. So that is Eyeball from Lindsay and 88 Films. I am really excited to have this in my 4K pile. Okay, and last but certainly not least is the creme creme, and that is World Noir Volume 2 from Radiance Films. Now, this did sell out on their website and for a few other retailers, but I actually found this beauty brand new and sealed on the UK site Limelight, which I'll leave a link to below for anyone who's interested. I mean, I'm still getting the set. And here are the titles: Black Gravel, Symphony for a Massacre, and Cruel Gun Story. Now, Cruel Gun Story I have seen, and is a really, really good film. Which I'll talk more about as soon as I get to it. It's in the set. So yeah, let's see. First off is Helmut Kruther's Black Gravel. This is set in a post-war Germany. You know, as the country starts to rebuild, and there's all these black market schemers and a few other crooks going around, yeah, and the city of Berlin and many others are just in chaos at the moment, and the film explores that with surprising honesty. Yeah. And it has two versions. The uncut version, as was originally shown at I think it was shown at Cannes or something. No, it isn't saying, but it includes that one and an alternate cut with a different ending. That was, I think, demanded due to the film's harshness. So yeah, the critic and TCM host Eddie Muller, who does Sunday Night Noir. He showed this, and I never actually watched it then. That I probably should have, obviously. But his comments were how how different it was, and its daringness and yeah, I'm totally curious to see it, and oh yeah, it's actually set in a small town called Sonnen, I think it's pronounced. Yeah, but it just gives the feel, of what the country was going through in the first in a few years after the war. So yes, that is Black Gravel. Okay, and next is Symphony for a Massacre. Yeah, this is a taut heist thriller style film from France. And I have heard good things about it. Just I haven't seen it yet. Actually, there was apparently a U.S. Release that I missed out on, but the Radiance edition I'm happy to have big because it has more features, and I think a better subtitle translation than the first release that came out. Okay, and it's directed by Jacques Thierry, who I'm not familiar with, but from the stills I've seen, that appears he did a good job there, and it also has quite the cast in it too. too, like Claude Dauphin, the writer Jose Giovanni, who is a real life crook who got spared death row. The great like Michel Mercier, who did Cemetery Without Crosses, and also did the highly popular French romantic series Angelique. Let's see, and also got Jean Rochefort and Charles Venet. Now, yeah, looks really, really good. I cannot wait to check it out. And finally, we have the great Cruel Gun Story. Now, this I have seen on Criterion DVD. It was part of their Daikatsu Noir Eclipse series set, which I really, really dug. And yeah, the film is basically about this ordinary guy, Togawa, played by the great Joe Shishido. His sister gets into a horrible accident caused by this careless truck driver. He ends up killing the driver, in a sense to jail, and his sister is in the hospital in need of an operation to help her legs get better. And he's approached by these Yakuza types who want him to help plan and execute a armored heist truck. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. A armored truck heist. I'm sorry there. Sorry about that. Yeah, and it just takes really odd turns because the gang isn't trustworthy of each other, and and all sorts of complications occur. Yeah, it is just a really, really well done film, and I highly, highly recommend it to anyone who likes Jeb Bunny's gangster cinema. Yeah, yeah. These are all available on a single disc. That's one, and sympathy for. Oh no, I'm sorry, and Symphony for a Massacre are Raging Be Locked. And Black Gravel is all Raging. Yeah. Yeah, but each film is totally worth having your collection. Especially Cruel Gun Story. Okay, and to finish it, here's the ultra thick book. Woo, great image. Okay, and I have to be careful here too, but so far it looks good. Yeah, really. I really love these Radiance sets. They're doing a really good job. I still need to pick up sets 3 and 4, which I'm hoping to get soon on deals involving Black Friday soon. Yeah. Yeah. just really, really good stuff. Oop. The great Charles Vanel. Now, only one of two actors to have, an 80-plus year career acting. Like, he started on the stage in the 1880s, well, when both sides of my great grandparents were young. Yeah, and that is it for this update. And now on to the announcement. As you know, the last couple of years I've been showcasing elements um, of my Novemberfest viewings. Well, this year I chose to focus on the films I haven't seen before. So what I plan to do, either the second to last Friday in November or the last Friday in November, I will try to see if I can do either one video of all the new viewings, or maybe two videos in the last 2 Fridays of the month. This isn't a set in stone announcement yet. I still have some time to play around with it, but I'll I'd like to focus on the first time viewings, and maybe a couple of repeats if I had a really significantly better viewing experience than previously. So yes, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you could, please leave a like. It does help the channel. And if you have been already and would like to, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification button. And if you've seen any of these films, have any more recommendations from any of the companies, did you enjoy the films? Did you not? Were you made curious to check them out? Yeah, just whatever comes to my mind, please leave in the comments. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. So take care, everybody. Bye.